Ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre. Yeah! Officially tag team partners.
We're a thing now.
Why would you pick on Jelly Roll?
I'm a little bit sick of the outsiders, Mike, is the answer. And so, like, we heard Jelly Roll was hosting Jimmy Kimmel. Still bored at work, went crazy.
Nobody knew I was going to do it, and I didn't know if it was going to happen. We did it right there on the fly. They exploded. I mean, I guess from engagement perspective, the most powerful in the company, aside Rhea Ripley's
What the hell, bro? These Samoans are multiplying like bunny rabbits. And, bro, I love Samoans.
all of them I love. I love The Rock. I love him. But the rest of the family can go f themselves.
Do you think Seth's injury is a work or a shoot?
85% of our guys don't look like they should be in WWE. They look like they should be serving me my fast food. Jesus, guys, get in the f***ing gym. I remember I was so angry. I went to the boss's office, cut this big promo, big passionate speech that I was so proud of.
Damn, you cut a promo on the boss.
I did, and he didn't understand one word of it. I was always led to believe this is your family. These are your brothers and sisters. And I believed that crap my entire career, right up until CM Punk Drew McIntyre Hell in the Cell. I nearly bled to death, disappeared for 3 months nearly. How many people called me? One.
Hey, can I tell you something?
Sure,
before the
anything,
show
Mike.
starts? Are we rolling? Dude, I have major drama with Detroit right now.
Detroit, the city?
City,
You don't want that smoke.
I know that. I made a terrible mistake.
What'd
These
you
two
do?
dwarves in somewhere in like Europe asked me about what the dirtiest American city was, and I panicked, bro. And the first thing that came to mind was Detroit.
Obviously, it's Detroit.
That's what came to my mind. And then this Detroit rag page posted, and now I've been getting death threats, bro, from Eminem and the likes.
Here's the thing about people from Detroit. They're not going to make it out of Detroit. So just don't go. Don't go, and you'll be fine.
You
I'm
gotta
just saying.
No. Now you crossed the line.
Why?
Dude. Because that's not true. I know many business.
Besides
people-
Eminem, name
our
fucking
sound
one.
guy's from Detroit.
No, you're not.
Yes, he is.
No.
Yes, he is. You fucking dumbass, bro. Now you made my problem even worse, dude. Okay.
Damn, I stand corrected. Hey, Detroit is fucking lit.
Yo, how crazy
Leave
is
me
it that
alone.
you got hit with karma in the second you
I
said
know,
it, bro?
I know. Nico's
There
like-
he is. There he freaking is, dude. Hey, I was out in Europe. But your bodyguard was doing work for another creator.
Yeah, he asked me for permission, and I said yes.
Straight to the highest bidder. You'll be lucky if you ever see him again if he keeps getting those Adin Ross paychecks. I'll tell you that much, because you ain't got it like that, buddy.
Adin came on our show and said he was broke.
He did, and now I think he is, because he spent all his money on that damn house.
And security guard.
And
Dude, his
security
house is
guards. Crazy house.
Oh my God.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, but that's insane. Adin came on our show and said, guys, I'm broke. And then I see him buying a $30
$30 million house. And he also, he also told me, I said, hey man, I don't really like the idea of you buying that house. Just because I don't think you need a $30 million house. And he said, when you can buy a $30 million house, you can tell me not to buy a $30 million house. And I was like, wait a sec, what? So that's the only qualifying?
Yeah, it is. I could see how a young person
Would say that.
would not take your advice because you're broke.
It's a good point. But my outfit's better today than normal. The olive green.
You're also not broke because we got that new Fanatics and WWE
Yo, shout out
deal.
to Fanatics and WWE. What a trio to be involved with.
Oh, wait. All right.
Speaking of WWE.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, let's go.
You like country music?
I do now. I moved to America in 2007 to Louisville, Kentucky.
Is that
Whoa.
Is that where you live?
No, I'm in Nashville now, 4 years. 13 years in Florida and a year in Louisville. But when I first came from Scotland, I literally finished university. I'd already been signed to WWE. Landed in Louisville, Kentucky. And I remember some of the boys driving me around playing country music. And I was like, God, this sucks. They just whine and complain about everything in life. I just don't get this. Then fast forward 10 years, I went through some stuff, some ups, some downs. I heard country music again. I went, I get this. You have to live life a little bit to understand country music.
Have your truck break down a few times.
Yes.
But they
yes.
also, at country music, they appreciate the simple things, like a good pair of denim jeans.
They
Yeah.
do, but especially these modern singers with their stadium anthems, talking about their stupid jeans and their trucks, whatever. Give me some like Hank Jr. or Waylon Jennings or the outlaw country. Now we're talking.
Some classic stuff.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
So,
Love Johnny
dude,
Cash.
Drew McIntyre, bro. Thanks for joining us, man.
Oh, thank you for having me.
It's an honor and a pleasure, even more so because I guess we're officially tag team partners.
We're a thing now.
Yeah,
We need
we're-
a name.
we're
We need
an
a
item.
catchy name.
We do need a catchy
We're
item.
official.
Have you guys thought through a name at all?
No, we're just discussing it for the first
What
time
are
right now. Have
any
you got some
options?
ideas? I mean, the obvious things are like the Maverick Warriors, and then you've got the symbol with the M. And
Well,
the,
I don't like that at all.
No. It's too easy go. What I like is like something like rage bait because of all the crap we put online and just drive everybody crazy.
The guys who's rage bait, the
I kinda
rage
like-
baiters,
I kind of like that.
or the masturbators.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I mean, we could have some fun with it.
that's a
Drive
that's
Triple H
good.
crazy. Every time I make all the sexual innuendos, he's waiting for me backstage. And I'm like, Hunter, you told a whole generation, including me, to tell our teachers to suck it. Can you get me in trouble?
Dude, it's so crazy. It's the hypocrisy is sometimes inappropriate. I find they got to have so much fun back in the Attitude Era. Really got to do whatever they wanted.
Yeah, it was much easier back
Yeah.
in that attitude era. You could just swear, do whatever you want.
Do whatever
You
you
gotta
want.
be clever and stuff now.
I see a video of him telling a girl to flash him.
Oh, that was so good.
I'm like, dude, like if we did that today, we'd be fired. Can't even
Possibly
can't
cancelled. I can consider
Fired and
everything I do.
cancelled.
I'm like, is this going to get me cancelled?
Yeah.
So
that
Drew
still-
just order the fries and
Yeah.
the burger.
Is canceled still happening as much as it was, 5-6 years ago? I feel like canceled isn't really a thing anymore. Is it?
It's a bit harder because people now realize you can survive cancellations. And it also depends what the crime is. What is the thing?
Yeah.
You know, there's some that are tough to come back from. Like Kevin Spacey's still wrestling with his cancellation, and he's trying to come back by saying release the Epstein files. That's neither here nor there.
I didn't even know Kevin Spacey wrestled.
No. He was an actor. He was in House of Cards.
Oh, you just because you said he was still wrestling, so I didn't know.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah, because it's a WWE show, and I didn't know if you were going to introduce another.
Oh, Kevin
tag team.
Spacey. Yeah, he is a wrestler now. He just signed. He just.
The next guest, actually.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, can I ask you guys a question? Why would you pick on Jelly Roll?
I didn't pick on Jelly Roll.
Why would you pick on Jelly Roll?
Did Jelly Roll get involved in your business to start this thing?
That's my issue with it. Like we're in a country bar right now. If Jelly Roll walked in the room, well, minus when he tried to take over what we do, if he walked in this country bar a month ago, I'd say, dude, like Jelly, good to see you. Hop on the stage, play the drums or sing whatever it is that you do, and like we'll all clap for you like a monkey. Like we'll watch you. His music's good.
that's what he
It's good.
does.
It's
That's
good
what
music.
he's-
It's what he
he's good
does.
at. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I see him supposedly training. Supposedly Jelly Roll's been training.
That's the rumor.
The rumor, yeah.
And I've not got any, feedback, positive or even negative. But yeah, I mean, apparently you can just do it for a couple of weeks and magically you're good at it. I mean, you've got anomalies in yourself. Going to be on your show now. Got to put you over how quick you took to this.
Thank you.
Unbelievable, but clearly you're a natural athlete. I mean, the
that's
Kurt
the-
Angles of the worlds, like Ronda, obviously when she came in, and yourself. But then Jelly Roll, that major athletic background that he has. I'm always hearing about when he was a kid and all those sports he played, like, I don't know, dominoes in jail, I assume.
No, that's my issue with it. Well, because I came in as a lifelong athlete, and I personally now, since I do this, find it a little insulting that like a celebrity thinks they can just come in the business and get the green room and fly on the jet and
Did a
just
6-minute run in at WrestleMania and screw up our damn main event. Travis Scott.
which happened by the
Yeah,
way.
piece of shit.
Yeah, so like, I'm a little bit sick of the outsiders, Mike, is the answer. And so like no disrespect to Jelly Roll outside of the WWE, but in the WWE, I fully intend to disrespect him a lot.
It just sucks that it had to be Jelly because he's got to be one of the most beloved people in the world, and
Not
right now, I mean, if you ask anybody out there, Jelly Roll is probably one of their favorite people. I mean, does it sadden you guys to know that you'll be just continue to be so hated for going up against someone that's so beloved?
He's choosing to step in the ring. Like I said it on Saturday's main event when I kicked him in his stupid face. And if you step into our ring, you make yourself a target. He wanted the big, shiny WWE, watched it all his life, he's a big fan, and he decided to get in our world, screw with Logan, put hands on Logan to begin with, and then cost me a freaking match against Randy Orton. I was out for 5 weeks. I came back, new mindset, new Drew. I'm not going to get involved in all these personal issues I've been involved with for the past 2 years, people like Punk and Priest. That's not getting me any titles. I want the damn title back. I wanted that win over Randy to put me on track to beat Cena, the current bitch version of Cena. And he screwed it all up. He being Jelly Roll, and he deserved to get kicked in his stupid face. And at SummerSlam, that Logan and I are just going to embarrass both of them. I'm going to get my victory over Randy, boot his arse, embarrass Jelly Roll, get more eyes on us, get more eyes on the product, so everybody wins, especially me and Logan.
Well, I couldn't have said it any better myself.
Or
Drew
faster.
McIntyre.
You're Scottish. You can
That was incredible.
rattle off.
Hey, maybe he can talk in complete sentences.
Come on. I saw the clip and then like
I was just curious because I was just curious why you would want to help this guy out.
I know it wasn't you guys. You guys are better than this. It was like Logan burns Drew, and I watched it. That's not a burn. That's just we haven't talked long enough. Backstage, I mumble. I don't have a clear, voice. I'm from Scotland. I've got an accent, whatever. But you put a microphone in front of me, a camera in front of me, I have to make a point. I'll turn it on like that. Backstage, I'm not wasting my time turning it on. Screw that. I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah, you do turn it on. And backstage, you're not really in the friends making business.
No.
Kind of just about the business.
Been around for 25 years. One thing I've learned is we're not friends. We're not family. I was led to believe, I started wrestling at 15 years old. I was always led to believe this is your family. These are your brothers and sisters. You spend more time with each other than you do with your actual family, which is true. And I believed that crap my entire career, right up until CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Hell in the Cell. I was fighting for the fans and the people backstage telling everybody, Punk is a genuinely awful human being, genuine piece of shit. Said it constantly and I'm getting booed. The fans are coming down on me and I'm like, how can you do this? I was your guy. I carried WWE through COVID. I proved to you I'm a good guy. There's no negative stories about me on the internet. Non-stop negative stories about him. You do a character study on him. My degree's in criminology. He's guilty beyond all a reasonable doubt. He's a terrible, terrible human being. I fought him in Hell in the Cell. I nearly bled to death. I lost by blood loss, not because he beat me. Disappeared for, how long was it? 3 months nearly. How many people called me? One.
Logan Paul.
All my brothers and sisters, I'm not going to go into it right now. All my brothers and sisters, apparently nobody called me to check in on me. All the fans moved on. And for the fans, I don't blame them. We're 52 weeks a year. No reruns, no off season. Doesn't matter if you're Stone Cold, The Rock, Logan or Drew McIntyre, unless you're right in front of their face. They're not thinking about you. Triple H sits backstage every week. They're not thinking, oh, Triple H is right there. Unless you're right in front of their face, the product moves too quick. It's not their fault. But for my brothers and sisters not to call me, to contact me, I realized what's important is getting what's yours and getting out. And that's why I like this man. He understands that he came in with the same mindset I've got now. It took me 25 years to get. We're going to get ours, then we're going to get out, and the product's just going to keep moving forward.
I like you, Drew. This is gonna be sick.
Does that
intelligent people in a locker room full of freaking morons?
Well, that's you're deceptively intelligent. You
Thank you.
You are.
A backhanded compliment right there.
No, I mean, Drew. I don't think anyone expects like a guy of your stature who's also a professional wrestler. I think it's a profession where people probably think most of us are pretty stupid. I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's changing like slightly as time goes by. I've seen the difference from 07 to now and the perception of wrestling and wrestlers. But you're right, people still have that.
Well, because I think they're peeling back the curtain a little bit.
Yeah, and also for me, it's just let me get in, the environments where I can show, we're not a bunch of morons. We're actually, college educated. We can string sentences together. We know how to build a brand. You're the master of it. I'll be picking your brain. The more we work with each other, how I can grow this McIntyre brand.
Yeah.
And the more you put me in those situations, especially with WWE, it drives me nuts when I see some of our guys on some of these huge, public platforms, huge TV shows, because these days, no offense, but 85% of our guys don't look like they should be in WWE. They're on Netflix and stuff. And my buddies will contact me and go, yo, I've just turned on the wrestling for a while to see what you're up to.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see people, Logan Paul's on there and he's killing it. Roman Reigns, what a freaking star. That guy comes on the screen, comes right off the screen. You're a freaking giant. There's these other guys that look like they should be serving me my fast food at McDonald's or whatever. And let's say I could kick their ass. It takes me out of it. And I'm like, they're good at wrestling. And eventually you'll connect with them, but it's like, well, I'm not going to watch it long enough. I change the channel. It's like, Jesus, guys, get in the freaking gym.
Yeah.
Or at least get something that grabs your attention. You
don't
have to all be
about
jacked.
this guy, dude, with his sentence structure.
Oh, yeah.
He might talk better than us.
Yeah, for sure. Degree in criminology.
No way. Yeah. SummerSlam is just around the corner. The special 2-night event. It's going down on August 2nd and 3rd at MetLife Stadium, just outside New York City. Find the best deal on SummerSlam tickets. The only place to go. It's SeatGeek. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. More than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. The NFL season is right around the corner, too. Plus, MLB's rocking. SeatGeek is the best and only ticket app that I recommend. And when looking for tickets, SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you're getting a good deal. Look for the green dots. That means good. Look for the red dots. That means bad. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. And of course, I have a code for you guys. You can use code Logan10 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. That's 10% off any tickets with promo code Logan10. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you could use it later. Thank you so much to SeatGeek. Now back to the show. I want to ask you about some of this past stuff because you bring up Logan's, rise to stardom. 2007 to 2009, you're in a little bit of a waiting room. You get the release in June 2014. You come back.
Fired.
You've had this
Wasn't released. I was fucking fired.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. You've had this storied career, this storied climb to where you are now at the height of the org. Does it bother you at all, deep down on the inside, to see someone who doesn't have to pay those dues come in and achieve the level of stardom to be able to wrestle next to you in the big shows?
No, absolutely not. I'm Drew McIntyre. I've had my own journey and have to overcome so much to get where I'm at. But I know how good I am. I've got my spot. So it doesn't bother me. And if you can add to the show, if you genuinely make a difference to the show, bring eyeballs and put on performances like someone like Logan. I always say about Logan, it's not the moves he does. They're cool, they're spectacular, they're viral, whatever. It's the in-between stuff. Some wrestlers wrestle their whole life. They don't know who they are, or they play a character. They're just not present. They just can't be. Logan knows exactly who he is. And those in-between moments, you're not subconsciously thinking, this just feels like a performance. You're like, okay, this is, like, I'm emotionally connected to this. When he's on screen, he's emotionally connected. When I'm on screen, you're emotionally connected because we know exactly who we are. And it takes some of our talents so long to figure that out. So he's somebody no issue with. Some other people, not so much. I asked the question recently, all the boys in the locker room were popping. They were like, if somebody's got a, family background in wrestling, the nepotism thing, does it bother you? I was like, no, of course not. I'm Drew McIntyre. I've got my own opportunities, but I do tell some of the guys in the locker room when they're looking for opportunities, maybe change your last name to Fatu. You might get more opportunities.
Hey, how true is that, dude? What the hell, bro? These Samoans are multiplying like bunny rabbits. And bro, I love Samoans. They're great, but there's so many of them.
Not all of them I love. I love The Rock. I love him. Face of Project Rock right here. Thank you, Dwayne. But the rest of the family can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, just
am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, you can
swear.
Oh,
yeah. Whatever, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Very Scottish.
What do you say? Yeah. Why'd you get fired? It sounds like there was a little bit of resentment in that.
No, I had to get fired to find myself. Truly. I got signed so young. I was always like the man in the UK and Europe. I was always main events, even from 16 years old right through to 21. Everything was coming so easy to me. I went to America right away, was put on television my third week in America. I was like, wow, this must be normal. It wasn't. I was the chosen one, Vince McMahon. As soon as I debuted on television, the world was going to be mine until it wasn't. My professional life started crumbling, my personal life. My mother got sick during this period, eventually passed, and I went right off the deep end. I was drinking every night. I was an absolute train wreck. I went from the guy saving the girl on the railroad tracks to the comedy sidekick on the show. And eventually I had to get fired to step back and not just find myself as a professional wrestler, but find myself as a man. And that's the period where, thank God, I found my wife, and she helped me get me on the straight and narrow, because I was going down a very, very dark road during that time. But 3 weeks outside the company, that's the thing with social media. That's where I first kind of discovered the power of it. When I got fired, the reason, I deserved it. But when I got fired, I was like, okay, here's my chance. I'm either going to have to leave wrestling, get a regular job. There wasn't any alternatives at the time. WWE was the one company at the time. Like, I'm going to remake myself. I'm going to use this thing on social media. 2014, it was really kicking off. I'm going to take the fans around the world. I'm going to rebuild, Drew McIntyre, which I did. And it was going great for a couple of years, but I was still out every night, these bad habits, all these, dark feelings. And thankfully I'd met my missus, and she helped me work my way through them, that I finally became a man. And by the time I cut out so much negativity in my life, I was back in WWE. And during that 3-year period, I redefined what it meant to be an independent wrestler. I became a verb, to do a Drew, to get fired, become bigger than you were before, and make WWE sign you back. So what they tell the NXT talent is now is go out there and do a Drew. Wow. Verb.
Whoa. My man's a verb. My tag team partner's a verb.
Heck yeah.
Cody did a Drew, no?
Yeah, Cody watched what I was doing outside the company and thought, man, I'm in Stardust, same thing. Got the opportunities like me. We were kind of touted for the future, and saw, I want to do what Drew's doing. And he went outside and he did his own version of it, which resulted obviously in another company. So it's a different version, but I set the groundwork for that. And I'm sure when Cody and I get the chance to tell our story on TV, we've known each other since we were, 21, 22 years old. We're former tag team champions.
Yeah.
We were 23, 24 at the time.
Yeah.
We've had these parallel careers.
Yep.
And obviously different destinations. So that'll be a fun one down the line. But yes, he followed the McIntyre plan. He did a Drew and turned it into doing a Cody.
Whoa. Dude, you're one of the few wrestlers left who is like just massive, like absolutely massive. I think
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
No, I mean, like, dude, I see people in real life sometimes, like, non-wrestling fans will see me and go, wow, you're a lot taller than I thought. And wrestling fans will see me and go, dude, you're a lot smaller than I thought. But you're genuinely a massive human being.
Thank you. Yeah, I get that a lot as well. You're wow, you're a lot bigger in real life, and I always get a bigger TV.
Nah, but you're just a big dude. Why are you so big?
Why not?
Yeah, I guess that's
Were you born that size?
I've always been the tallest person, basically in Ayr, Scotland. I'm from a country of 5 million people. And there's not many big guys. Like my buddy, Tom Stoltman, is world's strongest man a few times.
Oh, yeah.
He's 6'8", like 400 pounds. So he's the biggest guy in Scotland. But I was always head and shoulders above everybody. I was always in the back of the class pictures. Posture terrible, walking around like a praying mantis. Didn't have the size, just so tall, was so uncomfortable in my own body. Thought it was a negative for so long, but I wanted to be a wrestler since I was like 5 years old, and in WWE specifically. And eventually I was like, wait a minute, this is a good thing. I got to embrace the height. I got to start adding the mass, and I really started working out.
How do you do that? What's your caloric intake look like?
I know it now only because I have, for the first time in my life, the past 6 weeks, I got a personal trainer who does my diet. I've never followed a diet. Everyone's always asking me for advice because I was one of the more jacked guys. Like, Drew, what do you do? What can I do in the gym? And what can I eat? I was like, well, I eat pizza, burgers all the time.
Burgers?
So yes, I love burgers, but I can't eat them right now because I'm on this diet, and I've gained like 15 pounds in 5 weeks with this diet that I've been on. You clearly want to say something.
And there's no world where you could break it.
Okay, well, if we're gonna eat burgers, let's eat them at the end of it, so I'm not chomping away.
Yeah. I'd love to get a.
Sup, Jackson?
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe he's right about that.
What?
Well, he said let's eat it at the end.
Why?
So I'm gonna get it all over my damn nice new shit,
I
and
would
it's
love
gonna
for you to take a nice fresh bite. What can you do? One bite?
Yeah, fine, I'll do one.
Dude, if it's gonna clog your arteries, you know.
No,
don't do it.
listen,
But
listen.
personally,
I
I'm willing to get
The
my
amount
arteries
of
clogged.
alcohol and everything else I put in my body over the years.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
True.
One burger. And
I'm
by the way,
Scottish. I'm invincible in a way.
this is not just any burger, Drew.
All right, all right.
This is Mike's Burger Chain.
I can see it in his eyes. He's so excited. It's your burger chain. I've never seen so
This
much
is my
excitement.
burger, Drew.
Okay.
Because I love burgers as much as you do. 10-10 burger. I had my chef. Can I have the rest of those, chef? Those burgers, I can't reach them. I had my chef come up and actually make these because I found out that you like burgers.
Yeah, they're my favorite food.
Dude, it's a double smash burger right here, a SoCal smash, I call it, with 2 slices of American cheese. Get a pop on that real quick there, Caleb.
All right, here we go.
With the
We're all gonna do
pickles
it
and
together?
Yeah, sure.
Like, I've got the countdown for the Claymore. We do the 3,
Yeah.
2,
I like that.
1. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a great burger. It's hard to put away. I'm actually going to finish it as soon as we finish this interview.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it
To be
now.
fair, I'm behind on the calories. The new calories is 6,000, by the way. That's what the guy told me the other day. And I went, that sounds too much. And he went, nope, that's what we got you on right now.
6,000 a day, bro.
That's what he told me. And that seemed impossible, but I genuinely wake up, have this massive shake that I have to make 2 shakes. It's 160 grams of oatmeal in the shake. Then I have the eggs and rice, and then there's potatoes and beef, and then beef and rice, and then
the
chicken
diet?
and rice.
Why the diet?
When I was out, again, every time I'm out, I take a step back and look at things objectively, and where can I improve? And I took a step back, and I was all right. Things are going pretty well. Like last year, with myself and Punk, I put him back on the map, of course. But it won like every award, like Feud of the Year, and
Every award.
People started going, "Oh, wow, Drew could suddenly talk on the mic." No, Drew could always talk on the mic, just playing a different character. I could finally be myself. I know that.
I love that shift, by the way. I personally love when people stop playing the character
Yeah.
and just like sit in who they are.
Yeah,
And-
Undertaker told me that when I was like younger, and it just never clicked for years. In fact, I remember, God, it's another story. Like, I'd have to let you keep your thought in mind because I get to do an Undertaker impression. He hates when I do it.
we need it.
So when I was younger, like myself and Sheamus with the youth movement, I got some, bro. I had to realize the older generation were going out. They had to bring up some young guys. So I was on SmackDown, Sheamus was on Raw. Sheamus got put with Triple H. I got put with The Undertaker. And I was like, wow, we're really going to learn some stuff. Sheamus and I are best mates. So, he'd talk to Hunter after his matches. I'd talk to Taker, and we'd talk on the phone, how'd it go? I was like, oh, yeah, my God, Hunter's the best. He just broke everything down, just explaining why we do everything and how we, get the crowd reaction, etc. I just made it so simple for me. I was like, what did Undertaker say? I was like, I don't know. He just talks in riddles. I came back after the match, and I was like, Taker, what did you think? I was like, stop playing the wrestler and be the wrestler. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm in wrestling gear. I'm in a wrestling ring. I don't understand. It took so long to realize, oh, he's saying I'm trying too hard. I'm not present. You can see it in someone's eyes if they're there or not in the moment. But it took me so long for the light bulb to go off with that. You can finish your thought now. Sorry. Funny stories.
I just find that interesting because, yeah, dude, you have been doing this forever. And so, like, maybe this was ignorant, but, like, I wasn't really sure entirely, like, who the character of Drew McIntyre was, or moreover, if it was, like, believable enough for me to buy into. Then I saw you just smoking motherfuckers on the mic and being funny too. You're a bit of a troll, and I resonate towards that like trolly social media vibe because you can see it on social media as well. You're just fucking around with people and going crazy viral.
Well, both of us are pretty much the same. We're not your average trolls. We rip you apart behind the keyboard. Then we get from behind the keyboard and we can kick your ass as well. And if we weren't married, we'd take your girls too. Not your average trolls.
Not at all. But it seems like that's not super common for most wrestlers.
Because they're just not intelligent enough. The good thing, like, I mean, you've got a great sense of humor and funny and don't get offended by everything. But a lot of people in America tend to get offended by a lot of things.
So true.
From the UK, like our sense of humor, like we don't get offended by anything. The way I talk to my friends, my wife's American, she'll say, "Are they your friends?" The way we talk to each other. So it's mostly banter on there. And it just kind of took off when I started just having fun on there. And then some of our superstars tried to come back on there. And I was like, you're making a terrible mistake because I will smoke you.
Dude,
and then you get in the ring, you can't beat me up because I'm going to beat you up in the ring too.
You're putting people in a tough position. You put me in a tough position once. There was a tweet once I saw. I forget what it was. It was something like about me or like a quote tweet or something. And I literally was like, damn, I'm the social media star, but I'm not prepared to go to social media war with Drew. I'd rather not. I'd rather.
Well, at least
not.
we're on the same team now.
Yeah, no, it's seriously.
We can take everybody out. It's
like,
amazing to watch it grow, and it's just unbelievable the power of social media. As I say, I learned it being outside the company, but specifically the last 2 years, the power of it, and watching the platform grow to. I mean, I guess from engagement perspective, the most powerful in the company, aside Rhea Ripley's ass. I mean, I've seen the numbers. These are facts. So yeah, it's unreal that I just get to have a laugh, take the piss. And the thing is, it's not without the realms of the character, because the character isn't the character. It's me. Like people are like, we're in WWE. Well, I play this character and I'm this person outside the ring. I'm like, shut up, man.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to suspend their disbelief in that case. We're not. It's not the same as doing a movie. It was the same as the movies. No, they do one movie. They're the character in the movie. They're the regular name outside when they promote it, and they move on to the next project. We're 52 weeks a year. Yeah. Do you want people to buy in or not? Do you want people to spend money to see you get your butt kicked if you're a bad guy or not? So if you're going to turn it on and turn it off, as far as I'm concerned, you're an idiot, because it seems to be working for me and yourself to never turn it off, because it's basically us.
It certainly is. And some of the stuff that you have go viral, I mean, like, Still Bored at Work went crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You took
this around here.
Oh, yeah.
We got the t-shirt handy.
Yeah.
It only took 1 year and 3 months, thanks, merch department, but apparently it's doing well.
How did that take so long?
I do not know. I pitched it right away, and it took a while to get it. I had to do it 2 years in a row at WrestleMania. For those that don't know, during WrestleMania, I wrestled Seth Rollins WrestleMania 40 for the world title, which I won. We don't have to talk about what happened after. But during the match, I took a selfie and posted it on Twitter, on X, during the match. And it came about that day. Nobody knew I was going to do it. Like, my buddy and I were in the gym. You know, I built myself a team around me over these past couple of years, as you know all about, like trying to bring in people you trust to soundboard off of. And a lot of our superstars need that because they embarrass themselves online half the time or in interviews. But we're in the gym, and I was just like, man, like, imagine someone tweeted like during a match, like you've like, filmed yourself and then posted it, whatever. That was cool. And I was like, imagine someone did it in the match. Imagine it was at Mania. And I was like, man, it'd be so cool. I don't think it's possible. It's too last minute. Like, Mania's on in a couple of hours. I have to go to the building. And I thought about it. I went, well, there's a moment where I think it might be possible. Tell you what, we'll make a plan. And if it's possible, I'll do it, but I'll never sacrifice the match, the integrity of the match, or my opponent, make them look silly if it doesn't work. But we'll have a plan. So nobody knew in the back, and I didn't know if it was going to happen. But we had a moment where Seth took an overhead suplex on the floor, and he's got the bad knees going into that match, the bad back, and he's selling on the floor. And that's when it's time. My brother was right there, but give me the phone. We did it right there on the fly. It exploded.
You tweeted it live?
Yeah.
Did you have, was it saved as a draft? Was the text ready to go? Or you took the picture?
Yes. Well, there's a couple of things to it, but I took the picture. Then I gave it off. I already had it saved, ready to go. And I just had to get added by my mate.
I see.
And then sent out, but it was done that quick. So,
okay.
Yeah. So,
okay.
There's a little bit peeling back the curtain. That's all you're getting from me. But then a year later, I was like, can we do it again? I was like, probably not. And we talked about it and then figured out a plan. And sure enough, I went, this will work here, I think. So we'll have it there. If we need it, good. If we don't, we won't use it. And then I managed to take the selfie with Priest in the background. This year, still bored at work. LOL. And that fucker exploded.
Went crazy.
The most viral one at WrestleMania. There was insane facts I was getting. They were getting directly from X, I guess. Let me get this right. Of the past 60 days when it was posted, in the first hour, it was the second most liked post in 60 days on X of everything. Like presidents tweeting,
it's crazy.
everybody tweeting.
It has like 430,000 favorites, which...
Like, and during that first hour, just the numbers were just unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, can I get the t-shirt now? It took a few more months. We finally got it. Thanks, guys.
And that is some high-level merchandise, though. The design on that. I can see how that could take so long, too.
The thing is, my usual merchandise is like crazy high level because I'm the warrior. It's usually me and a dragon and a castle and swinging my big sword around and all that jazz, which I love. But people aren't going to probably wear it down the street generally. This is something you could wear to work. And is it ironic? Is it not ironic? The boss will never know.
Yeah. Do you think people relate to it? Like, do you think people are bored at work?
I think most people are very bored at work.
Probably, right?
Yeah, because they don't get to do what they love. I tell the kids out there, my God, please chase your dreams. I was told you can't possibly go to WWE. You're from a little town in a little country. Why would you be able to do that? Like I told my family when I was a kid.
Yeah, but then you became 6'8".
Yeah, I mean that helps, but also like no one else had done. There's been a lot of guys before me that kind of tried, and there's some people that came from Scotland that went to Canada and eventually got in there for a cup of coffee or whatever. I was the first one ever signed at 21, signed straight from school. I had to work my ass off. I had to miss nights out and fun things I wanted to do just to make sure I busted my ass to make that dream come true. Also, speaking of Scottish people, when I found out Roddy Piper wasn't Scottish, I was like finding out about freaking Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That was like my Santa Claus mode.
Damn.
I wasn't even upset about Santa. I was upset about Roddy not being Scottish.
Wait, so you're Scottish?
Yeah.
That's why you talk like that?
You didn't know that?
He's from Scotland.
I think it was like just outside Alabama.
Just kidding. Yeah, dude, Scotland. Man, I remember the first time I heard that the language that people speak in Scotland is English.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the most well-spoken Scotsman in the world.
Yeah, but like
myself and Gerard Butler get hell from Scottish people. Everyone else, I have a Scottish accent. To yourself, to everyone backstage, where I'm more difficult to understand, obviously. But I go back to Scotland and talk to people and like, why are you talking like that, man? Why are you talking like a pure prick? Why are you not talking like this?
Oh, no
This is
way.
a Scottish accent, man.
Oh.
That's why. Because nobody can understand us. When I was younger, I remember like, again, peeling back the curtain, maybe I was supposed to win a certain match, a certain Money in the Bank contract when I was a kid in 2010, and the finish got changed at the last second. Kane ended up winning that one and cashing in on Rey Mysterio that night. And I remember I was so angry. I went to the boss's office, I kicked it in, I cut this big passionate promo, how we'd have to look to the future and give me the ball, and I want this, and I just gave this massive speech that I was so proud of. And he just looked at me, put the glasses to the end of his nose and said, "We're gonna have to get you elocution lessons, Drew." And I went, "Okay, sir." Just started to walk back out.
Wow.
After this passionate speech in my life.
Damn, you cut a promo on the boss.
I did, and he didn't understand one word of it. So I worked on that accent.
Yeah, fair. No, I just, before you go, I'm just saying, like, dude, I thought people from Scotland spoke Scottish. I thought people from Ireland spoke Irish.
Come on, Logan, you're smarter than I. Don't be
No,
American.
evidently
Don't be
I'm
a
not.
typical American.
No, evidently I'm
I had to give a geography lesson on SmackDown once because of this crap.
Dude, no. Dude, how does that
the
not
hell
make
are you
sense?
talking about?
How does that not make sense?
Because
People
you don't
from
teach
Spain
an American
speak
skill.
Spanish.
Yeah, I know. It's just American.
People from Germany speak
German.
German.
No offense to the American school system, but offense. Yeah, they don't teach a lot about the rest of the world. It's like, there's
shocked.
America.
I was
And
like,
that's it.
I was like, they were like, I was told they speak English in Ireland and Scotland, not Irish and Scottish. I'm like, then why do they sound like that?
Yeah, in his defense, sometimes it sounds like a different language. It really does.
Gaelic? Do you know Gaelic?
I do not aside the basics. Slan Javar for cheers.
Yeah. Anyways, I would just, maybe I'm not as educated as I thought. I don't have a degree
It's
in
an American
criminology.
thing. So, yeah.
He didn't know you had to pay
No offense
taxes.
to America. But
either.
again, I'm Drew
true.
McIntyre speaking facts. I only tell the truth, yeah. But I talked to a lot of people, and I literally gave a geography lesson on SmackDown one time. I was explaining before Clash at the Castle, the one with Priest, where Scotland is. I was like, there's Wales, where I had my first big match. That's a separate country here. Then there's England here, and Scotland's way up here. I got back, Hunter was like, man, I was kind of bored. And I was like, I just wanted to do it to educate people.
I don't know if the WWE audience is capable of being educated.
I mean, we've got doctors and lawyers watching. I keep getting told.
Like who exactly? Like
I've never met them. I keep getting told that.
I don't know, dude. Sometimes I look out in the crowd and I'm just like, bro, what hole did you crawl out of?
Yeah. There's a lot of them, and to be fair, you know, they're coming to the shows in droves, and I've wrestled in front of nobody, and I've wrestled in front of WrestleMania crowds, and wrestling's hotter than it's ever been, and I've seen the evolution/devolution halfway through, and then where we're at now and how big the product is. So I do appreciate all our fans. It's just I'm constantly having to educate them.
Yeah, no, dude, I appreciate them as well, and I appreciate how much their aesthetic puzzles me.
Yes.
You know?
But it's like, I mean, look at our roster as well.
Yeah, no, even the wrestlers as well.
It's
so
like,
many, what kind
they
of...
relate to a lot of the guys, and that's me in the wrestling ring. And I was like, yeah, it's stupid when they beat me up, innit?
Yeah. Anyways, you were going to say something?
I'm having trouble keeping up with you two today, to be honest. You guys should be a tag team. You're incredible together. You move at the speed of light. How do you do it at 40 years old? And do you feel like you're a victim of ageism on the internet ever? Do people ever call you Unk?
No, they don't call me. I wish they would.
Do they say that you're pushing 50?
No, because we have a lot of guys that are older than me. But people think I'm older than I am, actually. Like, I'm very young, 40.
You look great.
Thank you. Like, the guy in the car earlier was like, what if they were 30? I was like, hell no. I'm a young 40 on the outside, but in the inside, I've seen some shit. WWE for 18 years, America for 18 years. God, what was the question again?
Do you feel 40?
No. I don't
How
feel
old do you
40.
feel?
Oh, yeah, I started so young. I feel 42. Because I've been working hard in my body, recently. I've been doing all this recovery stuff. I felt 60 before that. But yeah, I've been around since I was, 21. I debuted in WWE, 22. And people have watched me as they grew up. So when I meet people, they say, I watched you as a kid. What age are you? I'm 45 or whatever. I've just been around so long. People think I'm closer to 50. And I won't name some of the guys who are older. Seamus, old as hell. But like, there's some of our talent, like the new guys. I remember we brought in some guys. I don't want to name names. Jelly Night.
Yeah.
Like, they've got to get the kids over and stuff. Like, the kid's 3 years older than me. If he doesn't get over now, he's never going to get over. And he's doing well. So I'm going to say something nice now. Say something negative, say something nice.
That was good.
See, I got your shit in for you, Jelly Night.
Good. Compliment sandwich. Do you feel 40?
Today I do.
Yeah. You're 40?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't look 40 either.
Today I do. I've been feeling a little under the weather.
It's because we're...
No, usually I could keep up. I was traveling. I was abroad. I was out in the UK, actually.
Really? Whereabouts?
Yeah, great. I was in London.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I ask, as someone who has been doing this for a long time, what has it been like under the direction? What has it been like under the direction of Triple H versus Vince?
I mean, it's different. Obviously, Hunter learned under Vince, and he created the world that we're currently in. But Hunter is very much of the modern thinking. And for Vince, I think for me personally, he had a certain image of me, and he was always looking to protect me as this warrior character. And just if I wanted to try something outside the box and stuff I'm doing now, like for me personally, it probably wouldn't happen just because he was like, no, this is my Drew, this is my warrior, this is how I see it. And Hunter was very much of the mindset of, now we're going to try something different. We're going to let you I'm not a heel. Everything I said is true. I'll fight everybody verbally and I'll beat you every time. I'm not a heel. I'm justified in every action that I've done. But we're going to try this and let you be yourself and let this personality that he knew I had shine. And from the second we had our first conversation when he took over, it's been exactly that. We've developed this McIntyre character, and we watched what happened with the Bloodline, just how like WWE shouldn't be black and white. With 52 weeks a year, we can grow these deep layered, complex storylines, these deep layered, complex characters. If people are good enough at their job, they become three-dimensional instead of so black and white. And I knew I could do that because I've done it before outside the company. And with Hunter in charge, I've been able to develop this McIntyre character where people know me inside and out. They know my thinking. They know exactly who I am. And the character development has been so much fun rather than some haphazard lefts and rights. It's been very consistent.
And is it primarily you working on developing that
I
character?
get a big voice in it, but it's our creative team. It's Hunter himself, and it's all of us working together. I mean, they come up with the plan. Like, here's where we're going. Drew, put your color in it. Here's the outline, and just
I see.
Or here's the music. Drew, put your lyrics in there.
I see. Okay, yeah, because we were talking earlier about you just having your wife as a soundboard?
Yes.
And bouncing ideas off of her?
Oh yeah, when she doesn't laugh, I know it's funny. Yeah, I was telling you the one about I'll say it on here, like a few of the Punk lines. I was in the shower, I was gonna do my best thinking, as you said, you do as well. I was like, babe, Kayla, get through here. I've got an idea. I thought you were hurt. What's the matter? I was like, okay. Right, CM Punk. You know what's ironic about CM Punk? Doesn't do drugs, doesn't drink, he's straight edge, yet he spends all his time in rehab because he's always hurt. So she didn't laugh, and I went, that's a winner. So I got that out. So I was constantly doing that. And then there was one, obviously on the Kimmel gimmick that I ran by her. That I don't know that we can talk about right now, and she did not laugh, so I knew it'd be funny. And
that's really the metric for you.
Happen, but I know it's going to get laughed because she didn't laugh.
Why? Does she not have like a sense of humor, or like what's the?
I mean, she just doesn't find me funny personally. I don't think it.
How does that work?
Yeah, in marriage.
It's American. I don't know. Like we connect on basically everything. We are very opposites in a lot of ways. That's why, like we're drawn to each other. I've been with people that were very much the same, and it just never works. We're very much the opposites. So like the parts that are, I don't know, like Tetris pieces, we just kind of fit into each other perfect and kind of complete each other.
I love.
So when you watch like a comedy together, like a funny movie, does one person find it funny and the other person hates it?
Generally, we laugh together at the regular funny parts. Those other parts I'll laugh at, and she'll look at me and that's not, why are you laughing at that? We just watched Final Destination at the beginning with somebody, I don't know, something horrific happened to them, and that person started laughing. She was like, that's not funny. I mean, it's just shocking.
Oh, so you have like the dark sense of humor.
Oh, very dark. Yeah. Very, very British sense of humor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How did you meet your wife?
She always wanted to make up some story, like she fell off a bridge and I caught her, but in a bar, the bar me and Seamus went to for 10 years.
Oh, no way.
McDinton's in Tampa.
Oh, in Tampa?
Oh, yeah.
She just walked in?
I mean, I lived there for, 12 years, whatever. Seamus and I had been going to the same place for years. She walked in, it was a quiet night, and I remember she was wearing little white shorts that caught my attention. Occasionally she'll, not feel so good about herself, and I'll remind her how hot she is, and I'll say, babe, when I looked across the bar at you, I thought, I bet she's got a good sense of humor. I bet she's got a great personality. I was like, so then I got to know that part of you, but yeah, sure looks, babe. Then I got to know the personality.
Wow, that's a classic story.
It is. She doesn't like it. She wants a more exciting one, but that's it. So.
It's great. It's a classic story. Now it's, either you don't have a story because no one's getting together anymore, and like
apps.
Yeah, I just missed those. Thank
like
God. That just did not seem like a lot of fun. I can't imagine me back in the dating world. Just seeing the way like all the Tinders and everything started right after that, and just the way people date now. I don't know.
We're doomed.
Creating some super STDs, yo.
Some super STDs. Do you have kids?
Not that I know of. No, I'm joking. I don't.
Do you want kids?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it. The way the schedule is now is certainly the first time I've started thinking, okay, maybe we're getting close to time. Like, I've always wrestled, I've always been on the road. I knew I'd have to sacrifice things that I want in my life if I wanted to take this as far as I could. Being away from my family were so important to me for so long. And we used to be 3-4 days a week, every single week. And it used to be even crazier when I first started. And I remember having a conversation with Nick Khan. He told me it's going to slow down, I promise, whatever, with a couple of family tragedies. And I was like, I need to get some more time off to be with my family. And he guaranteed me it's slowing down, wrestling's changing. And sure enough, now, the way the schedule is, it's great for the talent to keep our bodies together, but also keep your families together. And now I can see a world, if I had a kid and when I have a kid, that I can be present when they're a baby. I don't want to be on the road just watching them on FaceTime. I want to be a present dad.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I have a 9-month-old daughter, and I don't leave for super long periods of time, but even when I'm gone for like 3 to 7 days, my wife, well, fiance, almost wife, about to be wife, will send me videos of Esme just like playing around, and it's like, I don't know, I love seeing the videos, but it does eat at you a little bit. So I guess what I'm saying is I really respect you making that, or waiting to make that decision, because it could weigh on you. If you're not prepared.
A lot of people tell me just get it done earlier, so you're younger and you get that quality time. So it's good you all have the kid there and you're young, and when you're whatever age, I would do the math right now because we're talking about intelligent. I don't want to make myself look dumb, but you'll be young enough to be there for all the important moments. So I'll be an older dad, but it has been a conscious decision to put it all into the career, and I know how my brain is. I know how laser focused I get, and the wife isn't a big wrestling fan, and it allows me the balance in my life that I needed because I'm such a psychotic.
She's not a wrestling fan.
No.
Do you guys have anything in common?
Yeah, we love each other and doing it and spending time together and our cats.
And that one bar in Tampa.
Yeah, we live in Nashville now, so we reminisce about that one bar. But no, we've actually moved out to the countryside. When I say Nashville, we're way out, away from everybody. We keep getting further and further from neighbors. We're becoming more hermits the older we get, which means we really enjoy each other's company. We enjoy our cat's company, and human beings don't interest us.
You guys watch any movies recently? Any shows? Anything like that? Consume content?
Yeah, we power through a bunch of different shows recently. It's whatever's kind of current we watch. Yeah, we watched Ballerina the other day.
Oh yeah, how was that? Did you see that?
I didn't see it.
Good, I enjoyed it. The new superhero movie as well, The Thunderbolts. Enjoyed that as well. That was pretty good. She's not a big superhero person. She didn't like it, but I thought it was fine.
Would you ever consider doing movies?
I mean, I did a bit part in Batista's movie, Killer's Game. Dave's always looked out for me since I was a kid. And when I was screwing up, he'd be the only one to kind of pull me aside and give me advice, look out for me. And then, sure enough, years later, becomes this huge movie star and calls me and goes, "Hey, Drew, you want this opportunity in this movie. This character is just perfect for you." And I was, oh, okay, never really thought about doing this. People always tell me you look like you're falling out of Game of Thrones or Braveheart or something. Maybe you should try something like this. And it might be fun for you. And I went to the set. I was terrified. He relaxed me, and as soon as that red light goes on, it's amazing what WWE prepares you for. Like, I've been in front of a camera my whole life. Again, saying more, humans not so comfortable around, but as soon as we're on a camera or whatever, as soon as I see a red light, I'm like, home. Okay, I can relax now. I see the red light.
That's so interesting.
The red light come on. I was, boom, right in the part, had fun, got some great feedback, and thought maybe I will do this one day, or maybe at least if the right opportunity comes, I'll do it.
Yeah, because you just even your aesthetic is so unique for anything medieval or Game of Thronesy.
Oh yeah,
I feel like you could definitely have a second career. You could be one of the wrestlers that has a second career in acting.
Maybe. Or maybe you'll just never see me again. Like I keep telling everybody, when I'm gone, I'm gone. You won't see me coaching on some TV show or begging for your attention. When Drew McIntyre's gone, he might just be gone forever. So enjoy it while you can.
What are you gonna do?
What's the reason?
Hobbies. My wife did say is that you really better talk to Logan about building this, branding, using your name right now and expanding. And she's right. We have like a couple of, properties and the likes and investments. But she was like, you're going to get so bored, so you got to just start working on something now.
Dude,
so she wants that to run,
bored.
and I'll be the face of it. But I want hobbies. I'm in Nashville. I've started like shooting and stuff. I'm like, wow, this is kind of fun.
Shooting guns?
Yeah.
Like targets?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it, actually. It just came naturally. My dad used to be in the RAF briefly at Royal Air Force. He was a very good shot, and apparently it gets passed down because I was just nailing that bullseye one after another.
Really?
Yeah.
What other hobbies?
That's about it. I'm trying to find them. Golf. I'll try golf eventually because I'm Scottish, I guess.
What about, have you ever heard of disc golf?
No.
Dude.
Oh, we talk about it all the time, but we never do it.
No, we never do it.
We have to. We have to
Disc
do
golf?
it, dude.
Yeah, it's throwing a frisbee into
Like a high quality frisbee towards.
I'm not sure how it would be in my hands. Like in the UK, I only played with soccer, like football, the real football, you kick with your foot,
Yeah.
So everything with the hands, I'm awful. When I come over, like in some of the shows, and some of the boys are shooting hoops or throwing American football around, I'm like, whew, I'm not touching that. Suddenly, I look very unathletic. Like Cody at that recent appearance, was it Fanatics Fest?
Yeah.
God, don't do that again, Cody.
I mean, bro, it can't be worse than me. I mean, I guess
watch it. Rhea was hitting one after another.
Oh, I saw the clips of her. She crushed it.
Yeah.
How does an
amazing.
Australian woman have an arm like that for a football, throwing the pigskin?
I have no idea. Oh, well, they've got Aussie football over there.
Oh, they got rugby, right?
Yeah, rugby and Aussie rules football.
Oh,
as
wow.
Well.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, maybe from there. I don't know. She's just a natural athlete. Everything.
I mean, a lot of people got exposed in that competition. I'll certainly speak for myself. That it turns out I'm really just good at wrestling and like punching stuff.
That's all you need.
Yeah, which is fine, I guess. I thought I was
if I'm
gonna
not good at
win Ferrari.
something, I don't like to do it.
Oh, really?
I used to be good at pool when I was a kid because I'm from Scotland.
Yeah.
Parents were always in the pub, so my brother and I just go shoot pool all the time. It was really good when I was a kid. But if you don't use it, you lose it. I played it again when I came to America. I was like, I'm going to show them. I'm going to play pool and just wipe the floor with all these guys. Boom, terrible. Gave up right away.
Got smoked.
Yeah, tried some darts. Ooh, awful.
Damn.
If I'm not good at something right away, I'm quitting it.
Yeah, you got to work on the hobbies, man, because you will get bored. Yeah. You're gonna get bored. You got to build that brand outside you. Maybe. Do you look up to William Wallace?
Well, of course. I was on the path to getting our freedom. So we're and pillaged by the English for so freaking long. Not recently, historically. It wasn't like me personally.
Yeah.
But yeah, he put us on the path. What a Scottish hero. And then obviously Robert the Bruce finished the job in 1314 at the Battle of Bannockburn. Not that I know every little fact about our country, but I fucking love Scotland, and I hate that I never got to see as much of it as I'd like to have growing up, because when you grow up in the country and there's a castle ruin at the end of your street from the 10th century, you're like, whatever. You come to America and it's suddenly, oh, you got great history in your country. I don't care, I'm in my early 20s, give me the booze and the birds. And the more you keep going, like, this is a really old, Drew, this is a really old building. It was built in the 1950s.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, let me tell you about the castles in my street. Whatever. Now I've started learning more about my history, and I've a longing to go back to Scotland. It really has a pull on you. Being Scottish, the longer you're away, I can't wait to see more of the land and learn more about the history that I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah, dude, my dad loved Braveheart, the movie Braveheart.
100% historically accurate. Just don't check any history books. The premise is right.
Did William Wallace really get tortured like that at the end?
He did. Yeah, that part's accurate.
That was pretty brutal.
It was pretty brutal. And all he was doing was trying to give his people a free life and not be slaves.
So that's why he's a hero. Do you? How many swords do you have?
I have 3 on the wall in my office that I've used in WWE.
Is one of them the one that The Rock gave you? Didn't he? The Rock gave you a sword.
He did. When I re-signed with WWE just over a year ago now, I had a meeting in LA, and we got a nice little surprise sword from Rock, and a nice little note that I never have and never will share with the world. It was very cool.
Oh, really?
Again, he's somebody that's always looked out for me. Since the people we have around us now have just always been there for me, like Hunter, obviously, and Creative, and Rock. Since I was a kid, I remember meeting him when he first came back to WWE, and he went out of his way to say hi. I just didn't want to bother him. And I remember being on a flight one time, and his ex-wife Danny was there, his business partner, said such positive things about me. And TMZ in 2018, he was asked, who do you think's the future star? And I was doing nothing of relevance at the time. He went Drew McIntyre, and eventually now it's evolved to where we're at now with the face of Project Rock. He's someone that's always been there.
So sick.
And looked after me, which is very cool. And sometimes, like, our smart fans on the internet, I was like, Drew, if you hate the Bloodline so much, why do you like The Rock? I don't hate them because whatever they're part of the family, if you wrong me personally, then I don't like you. You know, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, just because he does this now, Jey and says, yeet. You like him, it doesn't mean I like him. I got PTSD for what his family did to me. Roman went on vacation, drank some margaritas, got some abs. You like him. Now it doesn't mean I like him screwing me over in front of my family. Whatever. Rock's always looked out for me. If you look at McIntyre, every single thing you consider I've done wrong, I can explain every single thing, justify every single thing, and prove to you would do the same thing, and that's why I'm not a bad guy.
You're not a bad guy.
No, just tell the truth. And
same, bro.
In the world we live in, people just don't like to hear the truth. They act like they want to, and then you tell them, and they're like, well, I don't want to hear that. I just want to live in my little show.
Yeah, facts are tough, dude. Facts are tough. That's why you got to bring receipts. You got to bring receipts and make green screen videos about people.
I need a green screen.
You need a green screen.
Yeah, there's something we can work on together.
Actually, brother.
You should do that.
You don't need a green screen. On Instagram, there's a effect where it puts a green screen behind you. So even when I don't have my infamous, notorious green screen that I absolutely just body people on who lie on my name, you could just do it on Instagram if you need to make an emergency green screen video.
All right. Yeah. My brain's going, and now we're a team. Like, we've got so much power. What's that Spider-Man is a quote? With great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, we're going to abuse the fuck out of that.
That's right. It certainly feels like that.
Rage bait.
What do you say?
Rage bait.
Rage bait?
bait.
The rage baiters?
How do you feel about that name? Do you still like that name?
No.
I mean, it just came to my mind, because people just get so annoyed sometimes when they say stuff. Sometimes they pop, sometimes they get annoyed. I don't care. It's just.
I actually had some
Ideas.
Some ideas for tag team names for you and I.
All right. What do they call themselves? RK Roll? That's basically us saying the Maverick Warriors. The first thing popped in your head.
Okay, we could do a Forever Over.
Forever Over. Okay. FO. 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 Forever. Now.
The faces that run the places.
Yeah, I think that's been done. Wasn't that AJ?
Was it?
I believe
so.
so.
Hell no, then. Hell no. The Batman. Because it's like Batman and Robin, but we're both Batman. We're both Batman, so we're the Batman.
I don't know about the name, but the vibe is good.
So
whatever, dude.
rage bait then.
Yeah, we're the rage baiters. Well,
How about
listen.
this big sexy bastards?
That's fucking cool. That's cool.
BSB.
BSB.
Because it reminds me of kind of like
BSB.
Fat Bastard from Austin Powers.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I believe he was Scottish as well.
He was supposed to be Scottish. Mike Myers.
He's like a combination of you and Jelly Roll, that guy.
He is a combination of me and Jelly Roll.
Scotland have like a history of like Black Plague or something like
Black
Yeah,
Plague.
was
Black
there?
Plague?
Did the
Sc-
potato famine ever touch Scotland? Like, did anything really bad ever happen there?
Yeah, we briefly talked about the English enslaving us, but
that's
yeah, I
pretty
mean, yeah,
bad.
the plague reached its way to Scotland from England.
So what? They can embody that a little bit. The
plaguers.
the potato famines.
Potato.
That was more of
boys.
an Ireland thing. We helped out
Yeah.
our brothers.
Dude, what's
during
up with
that
the
time. They
English?
were all Celtic. Yeah, I mean, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales were all Celtics, and then English are not. Yeah. I'm still
see.
the British guy. I'm the only ever British world champion ever 3 times, and the only ever British Royal Rumble winner ever because there's no one from England. I guess it was good enough. You name Origo, the British Bulldog, Wade Barrett. Nobody got it done. Old Big Mac here.
Let's go. Okay, so look, I don't know if you know this or not. I mentioned it on SmackDown last week, but our podcast, this one that you're watching right now at home, we just signed a deal with Fanatics and the WWE. So we're now part of the.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're now officially a part of the family. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you very much. And we got a question for you on behalf of Fanatics and us. We're just kind of curious about it.
What do you want your next shirt to be?
Yeah. Then I'll sign.
We're gonna put a rush on it.
No, if you could go back in time and give your younger self a legendary piece of memorabilia, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good one. I thought it was going to be the advice thing, and I say the same thing. I wouldn't change anything.
No.
'Cause it's-
Well, because as you know, Fanatics they're known for having a bunch of cool memorabilia
I
and
do know
signed
that.
merchandise and stuff. And so
if I was gonna give my
curious,
younger
and I am
self.
too.
I mean, for this one, it would just change my life. If I answer something like some crazy rookie card that's worth a fortune, then it changes my life, and I'm not the guy I am now. So it would just have to be something personal.
Oh, you're
that's
thinking
not
about
worth
like
that.
the butterfly effect.
Yeah, I mean, you change one thing, especially something that significant. If I give young Drew something worth a few £1 million, a few $1 million,
Let's-
significantly changes my journey and the man I am today.
Why? What would you do with it? Sell it or something?
Yeah, young Drew doesn't have any money. I grew up with jack shit.
Okay.
So the way I would do it is something personal. Let's think this through. Something personal that's worth money, but not like life changing and retirement kind of money. So I would go with like something signed by Ali McCoy, my favorite Glasgow Rangers soccer player.
Whoa.
So that would be personal to me. It'd be
Yeah.
worth money, but not like something
Yeah.
crazy like try to think of any American football player. John Matt.
Ben Roethlisberger, Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee. There we go. Oh, yeah. Wait, no, the guy from Ace Ventura. Dan Marino, rookie card.
Dan
That's probably
Marino,
worth
yeah,
money.
a lot, yeah. for
When
sure.
I first came to America, like Seamus and I used to screw with everybody, going like they go talk about Michael Jordan. I was like, the Space Jam guy, and pretend we didn't know he
Yeah,
played
yeah,
basketball,
yeah,
drove
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
crazy.
How do you find American culture?
Michael Jordan rookie card. Yeah,
That'd be a good
worth
one.
a lot of money.
I have
for
so
sure.
much money. You do?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. And that Pokemon card. But yeah, I ain't giving young Drew any of that crap. He would screw it up and probably
Yeah, fair.
Use it on
Well,
blow.
That was use it on
would be the size he is right now.
use it on
blow.
See, I didn't know you were thinking that deep about it all.
You got to think about everything 3-dimensionally.
You really are. You
Our
really are
superstars
playing.
really, really don't. They say stuff all the time like, God, and some people go, why would Drew say that? Might, get him in trouble, whatever. But the thing is, whatever I say, it's always in line with Drew McIntyre. Just think about things 3-dimensionally. Think about things that's going to affect my personal life, or is this going to affect my work life? It might give me a slap on the wrist. I get a lot of that. If I go too far, I get Hunter's the first one there to go, nope, and pull me right back. But at the same time, it's a lot easier to pull somebody back than push them forward.
You wrestled with Triple H, correct?
Oh, yeah. Hunter and Sean eliminated me from my first Royal Rumble.
Oh, no way.
2010, it was so insane. It blew my mind. I was like, wow, DX are eliminating me
Wow.
at the first Rumble.
That's sick.
Yeah.
A question: Is it hard, or was it weird for you to then take direction from someone who you used to wrestle with and is now your boss?
No, I mean, not him specifically. And we never got in the ring too many times, but I've always looked up to him, and
I see.
I always seen him as somebody that is like a mentor, a veteran, learning from all the time, ever since I was a kid. And
see.
now it's exactly the same. If I've got an idea, I know I can take it to him, and he can make it 10 times bigger, or just a slight change of the camera position, whatever. So I've always thought of him as, I'll ask Triple H.
Yeah, he's
I'll ask
very good.
Connor, he knows.
I want to ask you, as your tag team partner, I too am always trying to learn and just absorb. Do you have any advice for me? Or is there something I should be thinking about as I progress in my own personal WWE career?
I mean, everything's been a slam dunk so far. Is keep doing what you're doing, and not just in the present, but okay, where is this going to get me? What's the next evolution of Logan Paul? Because eventually, people don't believe it, and you're going to laugh when I say it. Mark's out there. But eventually you're going to turn babyface like Dominic's doing right now, when there's a fine line between love and hate. And eventually you're going to be getting wildly cheered down the line. So it's just doing what you're doing, running your mouth, being yourself, having a laugh, making this thing with us as big as possible, and just keep making those slam dunks, because eventually in a couple of years, as I say, that line between love and hate is so thin.
Yeah.
It's just going to go the other way, and you're not going to be like, oh God, okay. Good guy. Now the thing is, when you do turn, good guys out there and girls, here's some advice. There's no one asks advice anymore. I don't care. Be terrible. But, God, what was my point?
Could have been anything.
I'm just off on a random tangent right now, and my brain shut off on me. Piece of advice. I don't know. I don't want to give everyone advice clearly. My brain shut down on me. I was about to give everyone else advice. So I was giving you advice. My brain shut down. It was like, actually, fuck you.
Yeah.
Come and ask me if you want to.
That's his advice to you is fuck off.
Yeah, it's so funny. My brain literally shut down in the moment. I went, this never happens to me. Why did my brain shut down?
Well,
It clearly
maybe-
does. My subconscious doesn't want to give advice.
Maybe it's from that bump you took last week or a few weeks ago. You took a crazy bump with Damian Priest.
I thought you were sober.
It's what we call when we land. On our back.
A wrestling bump.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
sorry
yeah,
about
there'll be none of those bumps. But yeah, I missed the table. There was 2 tables. I took a choke slam off of a platform that was about 10 foot high, and hit my head on the ground, which was not ideal.
Yeah, not at all, man.
No. I wasn't feeling too good. My neck wasn't feeling too good, but thankfully I'm Drew McIntyre, and I bounced back. And
Dude, you get fucked up, Drew. You specifically. I remember at what was it? It was Elimination Chamber. By the way, I dove off or jumped off the top of the Elimination Chamber, crossbodied you actually. Afterwards I was like, ooh, I hope that guy's okay.
sorry, my neck cut you.
Yeah. Yeah.
My job to make sure you're safe. You're coming off the platform.
Yeah. And I was fine. Trust me, I was good. But after the match, I heard you had busted your eardrum. Yeah. You're getting cooked out there, bro.
Yeah, I was mildly annoyed. I don't think this one reached the internet, actually. Every time I get angry, it seems to make the internet, because when I get angry, I get really angry. I'm pretty calm most of the time. Even in my anger, when I'm beating people up, I'm calm. But yeah, when I flip, I really flip. I think I tore up the training room after that one, because I was so upset that I thought I might miss WrestleMania.
Oh,
this was
man.
Won the Elimination Chamber, going to fight for the title in Mania. Everything's finally on track. The character's on track.
Yep.
The career's on track. Everything feels right. And in my mind, I could be out. So I ripped apart the training room, and it took Larry Heck, the trainer, to calm me down. I was so freaking angry.
Yikes. Do you think Seth's injury is a work or a shoot?
I mean, I want him to be okay, of course. He's somebody that's a professional rival, not a personal rival.
Because obviously being someone who's in the business, but also someone who watches it as a fan, I don't even know what's real and
I just
what's
don't
not.
see the benefit if it was a storyline. Like, it was Money in the Bank briefcase, it's going to be a surprise anyways. I threw a match and then did this. It just doesn't.
I see.
But maybe there's more to it if it becomes a story, and I'm just not seeing the bigger picture. I hope his knee's okay is the big thing.
Me too. It just, man, I just never know what to expect from these guys. I'm always like keeping all the
Yeah, I
options
mean, I love a
open.
surprise. I just, at the same time, I can't see it, but at the same time, I don't have to be able to see it. If there's a
Yeah.
bigger plan, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, which
It's
they
like-
often do.
Yeah, and our fans are always trying to figure out things like all the time, like try to get to what's the finish? I'm like, you say that about movies, just give it a second.
Yeah.
There might not be a finish, might still be workshopping it to get there. And everyone relax and watch the story as it plays out, because half the time we're figuring out as it plays out.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm really excited to move forward with you on this and fuck up Jelly Roll and Randy Orton in SummerSlam. I think we're gonna do some damage.
We do some serious damage. Can't have one of these fucking moments where the celebs win over the guys that are going to carry the company into
That
the
seems
next
impossible.
10 years, 20 years.
It seems impossible.
Yeah, that would be a huge fuck up. So we better fuck them up.
I also I have personally collected a receipt from Jelly Roll. He hit me in the face. Like, actually, he punched me in the face.
Good. Now you can punch him back in the face.
I fully plan on it, and so I'm excited to see how he's gonna handle that, because this shit's hard, man, and it hurts.
Good,
as you know.
It does. And you spend some time with Joe, you should be able to take a hit. I've heard some of his stories, and it sounds like he's thrown down a few times.
We'll
so
see, brother.
You've got those.
We'll see.
You've got those deadly hands, so I'm excited to watch it from the apron.
We'll see. All right, we'll work on the tag team name, but
When
Drew,
is it? When is SummerSlam?
August 2nd and 3rd, I believe. It's either August 2nd and 3rd. Yeah, in Jersey. right next to New York. So it's
I'll be
good.
going to
Cardi
that
B's
one.
hosting it or something.
Wow.
I think she might be wrestling or something. Woo!
Is this the first 2-day SummerSlam?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I believe
First
it is.
2-day SummerSlam, which is pretty cool. I don't know which night we are yet, though. Anyways, dude, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We got a show to crash tonight.
We do have a show to crash.
We heard Jelly Roll was hosting Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah. Somebody's got some contacts and some power. We're going to crash that show.
Fantastic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Drew McIntyre. Thank you, brother. Hey, hit that subscribe button. Hey, fuck you guys for not clapping. Honestly, what the fuck,
Dylan,
bro?
what happened?
That was whack.
Come on.
You're the clapper.
Come on.
Yes.
All right,
The
all right.
clap? No, that's not a good tag team there.
Well, all right.